Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Today, I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello!
And we are throwing down some Web Warriors versus S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm trying out my Web Warriors roster from the aggressive Web Warriors roster building we did a couple weeks ago now, I think, at time of upload. I'm dating this video, so I'm kind of locking myself into a certain upload schedule now, but is what it is. Unfortunately, because somebody is rude and didn't want to pick 15 threat, we don't have Thanos with this list, so we're not getting the full idea. We will have to revisit it again in the future, but I am trying out Gwenom, and I'm really excited to do that. So, yeah, for the Web Warriors here, we have Miles leading the charge here. We got Gwenom, we got Wong, Spider-Woman, and Agent Venom. For tactics cards, we have Escort to Safety, Sacrifice, Spider Tracker, all webbed up, and no matter the cost. Over on the S.H.I.E.L.D. side, what you got here?
We've got Nicholas J. Fury Jr.,
Yep.
the younger, along with his merry band of wonderful idiots.
Yep.
In addition to these idiots, we also have another idiot, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yep.
My own Agent Venom, the real one, we promise. There's not 3 Venom symbiotes on the board at all.
There's only 3 Venoms here, and I was almost going to bring Venomize, too.
And, of course, the Invincible Iron Man himself.
Alrighty, and what you got for cards here?
Well, we got Stark Armory, because I like to roll dice. Patch Up, because I don't like to die. Escort to Safety, see the above. Battlefield Medicine, see the above. And Eye in the Sky, because I like to have, theoretically, 9 tactics cards.
I thought you were going to say see the above again, honestly.
Also see the above.
Alrighty, sounds good. We are playing on Researcher Infinity Formula, so it's going to be kind of weird because there's nothing else in the middle other than Researcher, but obviously it's worth a lot of points still. So we'll see how that plays out. We're going to go ahead, get deployed and things like that, and see you guys in the game. Alrighty, and we are deployed. On the left side, I have Gwenom facing off against Invincible Iron Man. I'm not a huge fan of that matchup. Down the middle, we have Spider-Woman and Agent Venom facing off against CGR and Agent Venom. And then over on the right side, we have Nicholas Fury versus Miles and Wong. So yeah, I won the role to go first, which means I have to make decisions. And we're going to go ahead and start things out with Miles over here. He's going to have a very straightforward turn. He's going to meditate. He's going to pay 2 power to pass 1 over to Agent Venom over here. And then he's going to take a walk just to go contest this point here. He won't be able to climb on top, but he should be able to contest without doing so. Yeah, just got to hug up against the building here. And that's going to be it for Wongers. So Mr. Fury's up first.
Yes, and before Mr. Fury, we have his wonderful idiots.
Yep.
Who are going to take a walk.
Now, who are these guys going to get 5 on 4 dice into today?
Well, no one yet.
No one yet, but
because they've only got a
yeah, they can't see him, so he's good.
Yeah,
They still probably won't be able to see him after a move. They'd have to go pretty wide out there. Maybe. It'll be tight. Okay, they can see him.
Alright.
Well, alrighty.
We're threatening you, Wong.
Yep, and then Mr. Fury himself?
Yeah, he's going to take 2 whole walks. 1 over to here, and then 1 over to...
That checks out. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and go with Miles. Actually, Miles this time. Apparently last time I said Miles and it was Wong, so we're going to go with Miles for real. We're going to walk around this building here, so we're going to contest our point and grab cover from many angles.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to throw a 4 dice kick into your dudes there.
Okay.
So 4 dice, wild throw, see what we get.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're... Alright.
I think I gained 2 power.
Yeah.
I mean,
it can
health,
theoretically...
right?
Yeah, it can re-roll that skull, but no, it can't actually.
Woo!
That is going to give Nick Fury power.
Alrighty. I'm more than okay with that. Great job, Miles. He's on 3 power now, which is really nice. He could actually web swing now, but I'm going to choose not to, because that would be a little pointless.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it for him. Invincible Man is up.
Invincible Man himself. He's going to fly over this building, get knocked over.
Wow, flexing.
Yeah. Look at him go. He's so fast. And then, because he's got no targets currently, he's just going to reposition himself kind of diagonally like so.
That tracks. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and go with Gwenom, because she can probably go relatively safely here. And we're not going to do anything too fancy here. We're going to move to about here, And we're actually going to move again. We're just going to put ourselves... You might be able to plink a shot into us with a few things off of Ghost Rider, but we want to get a little closer so we can actually do meaningful things next turn. So we're going to make sure we have cover from this piece of terrain. And Gwenom's going to chill there.
Okay.
Not Agent Venom. Ghost Rider's up.
Ghost Rider. He's going to get himself up there to the very edge of 4.
Yep.
Actually is going to be...
Oh, also, did you ever decide which leadership you were using?
Oh, we're using Nicholas Fury's leadership because
Sure.
I feel like I'm probably not going to have as many bodies on the researcher as you.
That's fair.
So in retaliation for not having those bodies, what about a Hellfire Blaster's attack?
Yep, I only get 2 dice for this, but I will have a bunch of rerolls.
All right.
That's 4.
And that skull is a success. Yeah.
Yep, so 4 with a crit.
5.
That hurts. Cover will give me 1 more, so I'm not going to bother re-rolling. So I'm going to take 3 damage.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ouch.
CGR is going to gain a power.
Yep, and I believe that's probably it for him.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and have Agent Venom go next. And he's going to start by... He should have 2 power because of Wong.
Yeah.
He's going to start by paying 2 power for good old web swing. That'll bring him about here. Then he's going to take a move action. He's going to walk onto this point. And that's going to put him... We're just going to walk to about here to make sure we can do either. And... Oh, actually, Iron Man's only range 4, right?
Yeah.
We're actually going to stay out of Iron Man's range.
Okay.
Because I think I would rather punch CGR.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and throw a 5 dice Clintar Firepower, Mr. Cosmic Ghost Man's way.
Okay, I've got 4 counting skulls.
Just 2. Not great.
2 crits.
You're fine. Can't make him bleed, so nothing happens there.
All right.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing, but it is what it is. All right, Mr. Agent Venom's up next.
Yep, he's going to take a move action over to here.
Yep.
And then, wouldn't you know it,
Light him on
turns
fire.
out symbiotes don't like being on fire or energy attacks. So what if I did both? We're going to pay a power for a 5-die incendiary grenade into you.
I'm going to have 2 dice.
That's 2?
2.
Oh, well, you're on fire.
Yep. He is that. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go with Spider-Woman. We're going to see if she can get in on CGR. It looks like it's real tight. So we're going to go here and check that range. Oh, that's so close. We're going to lift the card to check. And we're in.
You are in.
Beautiful. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and make a 5 dice energy attack on Mr. Ghost Man.
Okay.
No wilds. That's a shame. That's what I was fishing for.
Locking 1.
We got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a shock out on you, but no luck today. And that's going to be it for Spider-Woman and the round. So I'm going to go ahead and score 1, 2, 3, 4. You are going to score 2 points.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will get to move the researcher and things like that, but we'll get into that into the next round. Alrighty, going into the next round, one thing we have to do in the cleanup phase is CGR's roll, because that's when that happens now. So he's got 5 dice, and he's only getting 1.
Yeah, so he's not going to be psychotic.
He will not be psychotic this round. That is nice for me. Gives me a little bit of hope. Alright, okay. So CGR's up.
CGR is up, and the first thing he's going to go for is paying 2 power for, I remember what this is called, Interstellar Hell Cycle.
Yep.
He's going to be placing within 2.
Yes, sir.
Then he's going to spend 2 more power for Chains of Sidorak.
Yep.
That's going to be allowing him to pick a very wonderful symbiotic lady.
So I do think I'm bumping into the car at that angle. Any angle that works for you, I think I'm bumping into the car.
Well, either way, you're not getting cover from it.
Yeah, because you'll be within 2.
What if I were to pull you this way?
Yeah, I think you can bump me into the car probably about here.
Yeah.
Which might get me off the point too. Yeah, looks like it does.
And then you're on fire.
Yep.
And then hopefully you being on fire we won't be on fire for very long, because although it's not a counting skulls, we're still going to be hitting you with some Hellfire Blasters.
Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do to stop this, so we're just going to roll our 1 die and see what we can get.
Yeah. That's going to be 4.
We're getting a crit. We got a reroll from our leadership, and we got a reroll from being Gwenom, and we're still just blocking 1, so we are taking 3.
Will that take
that
you down?
does just drop her.
Okay.
Sad Gwenom noises.
Alrighty, I'm going to gain a power And we're going to take our second action and fire at Mr. Agent Venom himself.
That makes sense. So Agent Venom might actually still have cover. He does.
Okay.
But he has only 1 die.
Still quite good. 3?
We block 1, so we're just going to take 2?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We'll take 2, and that is it for Ghost Rider, I assume?
Yep, that's an extra power on him, and a wonderful turn for Mr. Ghost Rider.
That was a pretty solid turn. We're going to go ahead and have our Agent Venom go now, and he's just going to return the favor of what you did to him last round, so we're going to pay 1.
You know what? I don't like him being on fire.
No?
So you know what I'll do? Pay 3 power.
Eye in the Sky? Sounds good.
So this lets me take a small move.
Yep, and if you can get out of range 3 or line of sight, you're safe.
So I was just in range 3.
Yes, sir.
So because I have Wall Crawler, I can go up this way, correct?
I believe so.
Oh, I don't have the range to do that. It's these darn tentacles. They're in the way. Let's get on this
onto the dumpster
instead, which should also give me cover if you shoot me with your range 4.
Turns out Agent Venom ignores cover.
How dare you?
Interesting. Okay, we're going to pay 2 to swing, and we're going to web swing. Honestly, I think we're going to give him up on being on the middle point here. We're going to go over here. We're going to get nice and close to Mr. Fury. Right about here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to pay 1 to light you on fire with a 5 dice incendiary grenade.
Okay.
Yeah. Energy 5 dice. Just get 2.
3. Block
You'll
in
take
1, take him 1.
And you'll be on fire.
How dare you? I don't like that.
And then we're going to shoot you with a 5 dice physical attack.
Okay. This time I've got 3.
Yep.
Block in 1.
5 with 2 crits.
Woo!
7?
Yeah, you got him.
How much did I do? 4?
You just
5?
did 4 or 5.
5? I'll gain 5. I'll pay 1 to get rid of my incinerate.
Very nice, very nice.
And that's going to be it for Agent Venom.
Yeah.
Great job.
I do gain a victory point because of Fury's leadership, but yeah.
I will take that trade. All right. Great job, Agent Venom. All right, so you're passing this round, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a pass as well with Wong. We're going to meditate, and we're going to pay 1 to heal, 2. Is it 2 or 1? No, it's 1. To heal Agent Venom for 2.
How dare you?
And then we're going to pass 1 power over to Miles, because that's not an action, so we can't. And that's Wong. So Iron Man's up, it sounds like?
Yes, and he's going to have an incredibly fun and interactive, wonderful turn where he walks over to here, and then he takes another move to get just outside of 3 of Spider-Woman.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
And on your back point.
Which is rude, by the way.
Yeah, let's go there.
Alrighty.
Don't want to be too far from the rest of my team.
Yep, no, that makes sense.
And that's it for Man.
Yeah, we're going to go with Miles now. So Miles is going to start out with a web swing that's just going to cost him 2 power.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go for a swing over to the other side of this building. I'm going to be a little tight with my measurement there because I definitely wasn't measuring properly. But he's going to make it over there. And then he's going to give himself a medium advance. Can I get within 3 of Iron Man? Probably not. Maybe I should have just double moved this, but whatever. We're just going to do a medium advance onto the researcher here. And that's going to be it for Miles.
Okay. He said it.
Oh, actually
do it.
with his second action, because he does have one of those still.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go... We have stealth. We don't care if we're in range 4 of Agent Venom. We're just going to stay out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put ourselves on top of the car for cover.
Oh, very nice.
That makes sense. And yeah, that's going to be it for Mr. Morales. So Agent Venom knows what he's up to?
Agent Venom, after much deliberation, thinks he's very lonely and is going to go hang out with his best friend, Tony Stark. This is canon.
Sure.
I've declared it so.
Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and go with Spider-Woman. And she's going to start out by doing probably just start out with the 2 power, I don't fly, I glide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's going to put us over here,
mm-hmm.
which is nice and close to everyone over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do a 5 dice energy attack at Mr. Venom.
Alrighty, Mr. Venom's got 2 whole energy defense die.
3.
Block him 1.
So I'll gain 2.
I'll take 2. I'll also gain 2.
No wilds, unfortunately. So that is what it is. And then, so yeah, we're going to attack CGR. I don't want to give you power, but if I get a wild and I stun you, I guarantee that you don't have psychosis.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get 2 wilds, I can shock you, so even better.
Yeah.
We got just a crit, so you're blocking all the damage. Please give me the wild. No wild. That's unfortunate. She hasn't rolled a wild yet this game.
No.
So that's unfortunate, but that's going to be it for Spider-Woman.
And the round.
So I'm going to be scoring 3 points. You're going to be scoring 1. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into round 3. Oh, first things first, though. Psychosis.
Psychosis and the researcher.
Yes.
But psychosis is 1. No, 2.
2.
Which means not psychotic.
Not psychotic. But also going to be sitting on 5 power next round.
Yes.
As for the researcher, we want to keep it within 1 of Miles. So we're just going to bump it over here to where Miles can still protect it, but it's a little further from the rest of your team. And yeah, that's gonna be this round.
Mm-hmm.
Power phase.
Yeah, in the power phase, we've got 3 power being spent on Invincible Iron Man for Stark Armory, which is going to be
that's gonna hurt.
Wonderful.
That's gonna hurt a lot
because that's currently hitting every one of my guys on this side of the board.
Yes. So CGR is up, and we're trying to take down Gwenom, but we have realized you're probably only getting 1 attack to do it.
Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do... Actually, well... because I am just going to be... It's going to be sacrificed into...
So we talked about this, because
Yes.
I'm sure someone's going to point out that you could have done this in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
If CGR places himself over here,
mm-hmm.
the closest he can get is about there.
And we don't think that he's going to be
the
able to pull
short push
past.
Probably doesn't pull you past. Before I measure that, are you committing to not doing this?
I'm committing to not going there, but yeah, that doesn't quite push her past.
Yeah, because I'd be bumping the Batmobile on the angle where it works.
Yeah.
So I would be bumping into CGR, I would be stopping before then, and then I would just be able to escort a safety sacrifice anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in you doing that.
Well, where's he going? I get to keep him.
No.
Reinforcements.
No, he's my CGR.
Okay, well then he can go. In that case, we're just going to be spending 2 on Cosmic Ghost Rider for Chains of Sidorak. We're just going to yoink her into the side of the Batmobile and light her on fire.
Yes,
and
sir.
then I'm going to definitely attempt to attack her. It's going to succeed. 7 die energy attack.
So the first one, I think, is the better one for me to let through.
Okay.
Because then I can heal off of my crackback on the second one.
Okay.
So we're going to let the first one through and hope you don't just one-shot me. That probably doesn't one-shot me.
I got a crit in there.
I got a block.
Okay.
You're looking at 4?
I have 4. I'm going to spend 2 power off of the Invincible Iron Man.
Yep.
For Jarvis to reroll these 2.
Yep, go for it.
To make it 5.
I'm taking 4.
All right.
And she can't gain any power because she is all out of that. Or all up at 10, rather.
Mm-hmm. And then... You know what? You're going to crack back and heal if I punch someone else?
Yes.
I'm not going to punch someone else.
This is weird. Who are you and what have you done with CGR?
I know. Okay, he's not psychotic. He can score. I think he's going to go stand on the researcher.
This is wrong. You've broken the fundamental laws of man and nature. Oh my god. All right. Well, that's CGR?
Yeah.
We're going to go with Gwenom.
Okay.
We're going to pay 3 for Maximum Gwenom.
Maximum Gwenom.
This is a 7 dice attack, and we're actually going to throw this one... Yeah, this one will go at Age of Venom, I think. Oh, we got to use the black and purple dice for this. It's Gwenom.
Of course.
There we go. 7 dice physical, see what we can get. Oh, there's the box. Not great. 3.
Blocking 2, taking 1.
That's a little sad. I will heal 1 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just do it again.
What's the range on this attack?
3. I don't think you can get out of it. Oh, you could probably get out of line of sight.
Over because I have wall crawler?
Yeah.
You know what? Nick Fury's got power for days.
Yeah, spend 3 and have him take a hike.
Yep, he's gonna eye in the sky. He's gonna take a short advance, take advantage of that wall crawler.
Yes, sir. Get out of dodge. That checks out. Alrighty. I'm gonna push this back where it should be. Alrighty, what do we want to do instead then? So we're going to pay 3, we're going to spend our Iron Man.
Okay. Iron Man's got 4 dice.
7 dice coming at him. Physical. Still just 2. Wow.
Blocking 2.
That's a shame. Okay. Gaining no health for that.
Okay.
We're going to pay our last 3, or not our last 3 power, but most of our remaining power, 3 power, to do a Dark Rage, and we're just going to send him.
Full send him.
So he can hang out over here, and that's going to be it for Gwenom. Actually, a very sad turn for starting on 10 power. She did 1 damage and a throw. So Fury's up, and you know what he's up to?
Fury is up, and he's going to try and live up to his name. We're going to spend 2 power to spawn in his wonderful little idiots.
Yep.
Who come in with an activated token, and they are allowed to interact with any extracts in the local area.
Wow.
Let's go.
Turns out, no, they're not.
And then Nick Fury is going to spend 3 power for a lead from the front. This is going to be a 7-die physical going into Mr. Venom here.
Yep, I will have 4 dice and cover.
Yep.
And a reroll from leadership.
And after this is done, the little idiots over there are going to get to shoot you too.
Yep. Just 3. We will use our leadership reroll, and we'll block 3 after cover.
Okay. And then it's going to be the wonderful idiots rolling 4 die.
Yep. We won't have
With a
cover on this
reroll.
one. We are getting 2 with a crit and a reroll.
Oh,
3.
you're good. And then I'm going to gain a power, and then spend the rest of my power to do it again. Do I do it again? You know what?
Just backing up.
We're just going to back up.
That's fair. Yeah, that was a sad Fury turn.
Yeah. If that had done, I don't know, any damage, maybe I would have done more, but
yeah.
No, he's just going to call it there.
Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and have Spider-Woman go next. She's going to take a long move on top of this. We're going to get as close to this edge as we can, but I don't think we can be within 1. It's just too far away.
I believe so.
Yeah, no, we're out.
Just out.
So that's fine. We're going to stand about here and make the camera terrible.
That's an important part of the process.
And, of course, it wants to focus on the truck, too. We are going to spend 3, I think, to do our spender. Yeah, we're actually going to cut ourselves for 2 on no matter the cost. And do a spender attack. We're still paying 1. So 7 dice energy into Mr. Venom here. Just because I would like to take him out here. And we probably will.
You do.
Woo! So he's down. That's cool. And then we get a... we're going to pay 2 power to do I Don't Fly, I Glide. And put ourselves right about here. And yeah, that'll be it for Spider-Woman.
And I'm going to gain a victory point for my leadership.
That sounds like cheating. But
well, it is, and I'm doing it.
You have
you can do to stop me.
Iron Man, sir. If you'd like to pass, you can.
I don't think we're at the pass point yet.
I don't think there's any change to this side of the board if you do, so.
Iron Man's going to take a walk over here, back onto this point, and then using his own Stark Armory, he's going to take a wonderful little 6-die Repulsor Mark II attack into Gwenom.
Yep. I have to let this through because Spider-Woman doesn't have the power to protect her. Just 1.
Just 1.
We're going to reroll. We're going to reroll again because, no, we don't have an objective.
Yeah.
So we're taking 1.
Got him.
Sad times. Alrighty.
And I'm going to gain 1.
And I assume that's it for Mr. Iron Man?
That's it for Mr. Iron Man and for me.
We have half of our team. So we're going to start things out with Wongers, I think, who's just going to move on top of the building to here and punch some shield agents.
Okay.
Wonger's choosing violence today. 4 dice physical.
All right, I've got 1.
2.
They get a reroll. No, they don't get a reroll anymore because they're
outside of 3.
So they're going to die again.
I gain 1 on Wong.
Fury's going to gain 1.
And then, does Agent Venom need another power? What does he want to do? He wants to do that. He wants to do that. Yeah, Agent Venom wants 1 more power, so Wong's going to pay 2 to pass 1 over to Agent Venom.
Okay.
And then we're going to go with Agent Venom. He's going to have a pretty straightforward turn. He's going to pay 3 power to throw CGR.
Throw him? What you just got there?
Yep, and we didn't like him here, so we're going to throw him small. We're going to send him back this way. He can prey on Wong if he wants.
I mean, he does like violence.
So we're going to send him over there. And then Agent Venom himself is going to pay 2 for a web swing. going to place him range 3.
To chase CGR, right?
Nope. We're going to get on your point over here, so
How dare
we're actually winning it because
Mhm.
we're healthy. We're going to light you on fire with a grenade. And
Oh,
it's
geez, you
gonna
still
be
have the
5
power
dice.
for that, yeah.
That's why I had to Wong. So 5 dice to light you on fire. Oh, just 1, maybe 2. 1.
I'll take 1.
Cool. And then we're going to light you up with some Clintar firepower.
Okay, please don't do it like last time.
Hopefully we do it exactly like last time.
That's better. I'm blocking 2 this time.
All right. Well, we're only getting 4, but so 2 damage and you're bleeding.
Okay.
So you'll live, but
For now.
that's a chunk. So Miles is going to pay 2 for a web swing. He's going to go as far as he possibly can.
Which I
This
think
way.
gets
That looks like it's in, but it's close. No!
No.
We're just shy.
Just out.
That's unfortunate. We do still have an action, so I could move over there to try and get the kill. And maybe that's worth giving up Researcher for a turn. I said this is aggressive Web Warriors. We're giving up Researcher for a turn.
So get him onto my back point.
You're going to get him onto your back point, just barely. And we're going to throw a 6 dice, 6 dice physical attack at Mr. Fury. Wild throw. See what we can get. I'm dropping dice on the floor.
I'm dropping dice too. This is great. I think you got him.
Woo!
That's
Hey, and we got the
total
throw.
of 6? 5?
Yeah, 5 with a throw.
So I'm blocking 4 dying.
Or taking 4 and dying?
Well, no, I'm
Blocking
dying.
4 with your face.
Blocking 4 with my face.
Alright, yeah, that was probably worth it. Maybe, I don't know. But that is going to do the round there. So I'm going to grab 1, 2, just 2 infinity formulas, and you're going to grab 0 this round.
Yeah.
So that's putting me up to 9. You are at 5. And you guys can correct us if we're wrong in the comments, but I believe Fury doesn't proc his leadership when he dies because it's kind of like Sam, where he just doesn't benefit from his own. So yeah, I think that's how that works. We're not 100% sure though, so if we're wrong, let us know. Alrighty, so going into the next round, you've got to roll power for a certain ghost man.
Yeah, this happens in the cleanup phase, and he's going to gain 1 power and not be psychotic.
Wow, I have lucked out on those this game.
Yeah, he's a very sane man today.
Yeah. Alrighty, cool. Well, do you know where you're starting out, sir? Alright, so Mr. Venom is up first.
Yep, he's going to be paying 2 power for a symbiote web swing.
Yes, sir.
He'll have a symbiote on symbiote violence. We're going to go right over here.
Yep.
Then we're going to be spending 1, 2, and 3 power for an all-star quarterback, which is going to be a character throw on this other symbiote here.
Yeah. She's not a fan.
Yeah, we're going to throw her just to the other side of him.
Yep.
Which is wonderfully out of sacrifice range.
Yep, and Escort to Safety is not online because Spider-Woman doesn't have quite enough power for it.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to pay a power for a... you're already on... Well,
I'm already
energy.
on fire, but it's the energy attack.
Yeah.
So
a 5-die incendiary grenade.
Yes, sir. I will have 1 die with a reroll. Or with 2 rerolls. Ooh, that might just take her. Okay,
3.
just 3. I'm going to reroll
You have
once.
a reroll?
I'm going to reroll again. I'm going to take 3 and die.
Okay.
Sad Gwenom noises.
Yeah.
Alright, and you still have another action, sir.
I do have another action. I honestly kind of trust Iron Man right now against Spider-Woman.
Fair.
And theoretically, there are objectives in this game.
So, moving on to the back point?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So he's just going to walk up to his back point?
Yep.
Alrighty. So yeah, we're going to go with Spider-Woman. She's going to long move over to Agent Venom's point over here.
How dare you? He just got there.
Yep. And then we're going to go ahead and make a 5 dice energy attack on him. See what we can get. Just 2, maybe 3. 3.
I'm going to take 2.
I will gain 2. And then I'll spend both of those to not fly, but glide. We're going to put ourselves, we're going to try and backstop ourselves on this building if we can, but we might not be able to do that and still be on the point. So the point is there. Oh, actually, yeah, we definitely can.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and we have stealth. So actually, Iron Man's going to have a very hard time removing her.
A very hard time, yes.
So that is it for Spider-Woman, but yeah, she's winning that point because she's healthy. All right, Iron Man's just going for the point denial here.
Yep. He's
Which
having a
makes
very
sense.
boring game today, but
He is, and he might continue to do that because honestly, Spider-Woman might just be playing that same game next turn.
now that being said, we're going to we'll put him over here.
Sure. Makes sense. Try to impact the middle of the board as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. That's
Alrighty.
gonna be it for him
We're just going with Wong. We're going to wait out the CGR activation.
for sure.
And we're not going to bother trying to move in and punch you because we can't do that without leaving the point. And if you want to use your 1 chains to get Wong off the point, you're welcome to do so. So we're going to meditate twice. No, we'll meditate once. We'll put ourselves on the front of the building so that way you can't see us.
Mm-hmm.
And we will pass a power over to Agent Venom.
Unfortunate.
You're going to pass?
Yeah.
That checks out. We'll go with Miles.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move to about here. And then he's going to pay 2 for a web swing. And that's going to put him, I think we go somewhere about, let's go this angle. So we'll throw you in between the 2 of them. So we'll web swing over here. And then we're going to make a 6 dice kick into Mr. Iron Man.
All right, I've got 4 physical.
I'm going to have 6 dice physical with a wild throw. Just the 1.
I'm going to block 4.
That's a shame. No throw either, so nothing comes out of that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's going to be it for Miles.
Yeah, CGR.
All right, CGR's up, and he's just going to play a little bit of a defensive game here, and by that I mean he's going to murder Miles.
Yeah, defensive. He's going to pay 2 for Interstellar Hell Cycle.
Yep, going to contest
himself.
that point, hug the car.
Hug the car and get himself next to this point here.
Yep.
And then we're going to spend another 2 power, because spending power is wonderful and I like doing it, to grab a Miles and yoink him.
Yep, and I don't think you can actually move him because of that car. I'm on the
Could I
corner of it.
do this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And then you're on fire.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit you with 6 die energy.
I'm going to have 2.
Gosh, I wish I was psychotic.
I'm going to reroll both because of Spider Sense. I'm going to reroll 1 because of leadership. I'm going to take 1.
All right, I'm going to try it again.
Great, that was only 1 action.
Whew!
5.
Still wish I
5.
was psychotic, but that's 5.
Well, we're going to reroll. Nope, we're not contesting a point, but we're going to add a die. And we're going to block 2 and take 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to live on 1.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'm just out on.
Yeah.
Oh, just out.
Yeah.
If I was on the car. If I was smaller and could land on the car.
So that is it for Mr. CGR?
That's it for Mr. CGR.
Well, we're going to go with Agent Venom Man. And he's going to pay 2 for a web swing.
Shocker.
That's going to put him in the middle. He's going to walk over to the point. Just up here.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're here, we're going to take some shots at...
Yeah, we know that...
well, now I've screwed everything up. Yeah, I'm definitely out now.
Okay.
I bumped him, but that's my fault, so we're going to stick with it. And yeah, so this will go into Iron Man. 5 dice physical. See what we can get.
Blocking 1.
Just getting 1.
All right.
That's a shame. Yeah, so we're going to pay 3 power to send CGR away.
But my researcher.
Yep.
I was scoring.
I believe you mean my researcher. And we're just going to send him pretty much straight back. Hang out over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be it for Agent Venom and the round. I'm going to go ahead and score 1, 2, 3 points this round.
And I'm
You're gonna be
scoring
0.
None.
Alrighty. So that's putting it up to 12-5 in favor of the webs going into the next round. Oh, Psychosis.
Yes, Psychosis. He's finally crazy!
Oh my god. Alright, so going into the next round, I'm moving the Researcher, and I'm actually going to start pushing it towards your back point because that is how we score faster.
Wow, rude.
So we're going to send it over here, and that's where it's going to sit. Alrighty, Agent Venom's up, and what's he up to?
He's going on a rampage.
Yep.
We're going to be paying 2 power for a Symbiote Web Swing.
Yes, sir.
Which unfortunately does not get him onto the Researcher.
No.
But it lets him
Calculated.
kind of do the things he wants to do. So we're going to get right over onto this.
Yep. Stand on the Batmobile.
We're going to spend 3 power for All-Star Quarterback.
Yep.
We're going to take Mr. Miles himself and send him on his merry little adventure directly into this hole here.
Yes, sir.
Dealing
And
1 damage.
Miles will drop. Yep, sad Miles noises.
And then we're going to be spending a power to do an incendiary grenade into your own Agent Venom. Agent Venom on Agent Venom action.
Yep, and my Agent Venom is going to have 2 dice for this. See how this goes.
Oh, pretty good.
That's pretty
3.
violent. 1, maybe 2. I've got a reroll.
You can't modify your defense die.
Right, I don't have a
So
reroll.
you're blocking
so I take
1.
2.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend 2 on Invincible Iron Man.
Reroll a couple.
Reroll 2 of these.
Yep, might as well. Nope.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 2, and I'll be on fire.
All right, and then we're going to spend another power, and we're going to do it again.
Yes, sir. I will only have 1 die this time.
It was a crit
3
here.
again.
3.
1.
I'm going.
Oh, actually, that is a crit. 2.
How much health does he have left?
4.
You're blocking 2, taking 1. So even if I reroll these with Iron Man, it's not going to.
You leave him on 1 in best case.
Yeah. So I'm just going to let that stand. Do the 1.
Yep.
And I was hoping for a little more violence from him, but is what it is.
I will take it. Yeah, we're going to go with Agent Venom. We're going to start by paying 1 to throw a grenade and light your Agent Venom on fire.
How dare you?
So this is going to be 5 dice energy. Just 1. You're
Block
on fire.
I'm on fire.
We're going to then do a... I think we do just a Clintar Firepower.
Okay.
So you'll have a handful of dice for this, but I would like to build power rather than spend it.
Blocking 2.
Just getting 2, so you're going to be bleeding, but otherwise no damage.
Okay.
That's a shame. That's actually been Agent Venom into everything that's not Nick Fury this game. So we're going to spend 2, and we're going to web swing. We're just going to put ourselves on the point. Hopefully out of 4 of Iron Man, actually. Yeah, we can do that.
Yep.
So we're going to put ourselves on the point towards the back half. And then we will pay 1 to drop our Incinerate as well.
How dare you?
And that'll be it for Mr. Venom. Iron Man's up, and what's he up to?
The first thing he's going to do is he's going to spend 2 power for Patch-Up. Or not Patch-Up, Battlefield Medicine.
Sure.
Which is going to remove up to 3 damage, just 2.
Yep.
And a special condition, Incinerate, off of Agent Venom.
That makes sense.
So he's not quite in as dire straits as he was before.
Yeah, so Iron Man's just going to move under the Researcher. Do you get it in 1?
No. So we're just
very
going
close,
to,
though.
Calculatedly walk over to here.
Sure. Alrighty. That checks out.
And that's going to be it for Iron Man.
We're going to go ahead and have Mr. Wong go next. And he's going to start out by just moving. He's going to move to about here. Then we're going to have him walk again. He's going to go contest this point.
How dare he?
And then the last thing he's going to do is he's going to pay 2 power to give Agent Venom 1. And that's it for him. Alright, CGR's up.
CGR is up. We're going to be spending 3 whole power.
Broom Broom.
Broom Broom. It has a real name, but it's also Broom Broom.
Broom Broom.
Broom Broom, indeed. We're going to be taking a 6-die Hellfire Blasters, Boom Boom, into Agent Venom.
Alrighty, he's going to have 2 dice for this. Are you not lighting him on fire?
No, I have a probable reason for this, which is if I don't take him out in 1, I have to yoink Mr. Wong off the objective.
Alrighty.
3.
1 with a reroll from Web Warriors.
1.
I'm taking 2 right now, which leaves me on 1.
I don't believe
Don't
I
have
have
power
any
for Jarvis. Yeah.
Jarvis rerolls, so we're live on
Woo!
1. I'm going to gain 1, and I'm going to do it again.
We're going to roll 2 dice. We're going to fail.
Well, I do get
actually,
you.
I can reroll 1.
Oh, okay.
Not that it... Does that change anything? No.
You're still taking 1.
Cool.
Which means you do still go down. I'm going to gain 2 power, and immediately spend that 2 power to pick up a Wong, light him on fire, and yoink him over here.
That's just rude.
Yeah.
What did Wong ever do to you?
Let me count all the times he healed Agent Venom.
Once.
Remember how Remember how he was alive on 1 just now?
Alrighty, we're gonna go with Spider Woman, and we do want that point, so we're gonna make sure we have it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna long move, and that might just get us on the point in 1. Looks like it does.
Oh, the meanness to Iron Man by just single moving over to where she needs to be.
For every turn Iron Man is double moved, Spider Woman is moved.
Yeah.
And then we're going to spend 3 to spend her on Agent Venom. He's the one we're most likely to actually kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll throw 7 dice at Agent Venom, see what we can get. That's sad. It's very sad. I do, what, 2 damage? Well, that's just disappointing. Alrighty, that's it for Spider-Woman. And the round.
And the round.
So I'm going to score 2 points on the Researcher, because that's the only thing that anyone's scoring.
No, we're tied on Researcher. Right,
you dropped Agent Venom. I'm not scoring any points. Yep. That's a shame. Neither
no
are
one's
you.
Scoring anything.
So we're going into the final round. It is 12-5. At this point, it's pretty much a wrapped game, so we're just going to play for violence.
Yeah.
Alrighty, going into the new round, we got to do CGR power, see if he is still psychotic, and he is.
He's going to gain 3
7
power. And then gain in the power phase to make it 8.
Yep. Alright, Agent Venom's up, and what's he up to?
Well, the first thing he's going to do is going to take a 5-die Clintar firepower attack at the true object of my anger and rage, the powerhouse of your team.
Woggers! He's going to have 3 dice for this, or 2 dice because he's on fire.
For 2.
We're going to use a Web Warrior reroll. We're going to take 1.
Ooh, I needed to do 2 there.
Haha.
It's real unfortunate.
Foiled again by Wong.
Then I'm going to be spending 4.
Yep.
For a Symbiote Special Forces beam going into
Spider-Woman
and Venom. I'm going to start with Venom.
Yep, Venom will just take this.
Yep.
He's going to have 4 dice.
I've got 7. That is 4 with the trigger.
Sorry. You should have gained your power from Wong because I'm not allowed to reroll.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
So I know you're doing the same beam, but you're repositioning yourself first, right?
Yeah, we're doing the same beam, and we're just going to be doing it from over here with
that way I don't
web
get
swing.
The martial artist.
Yes.
Okay, so sorry, you're getting 4. I'm blocking 1, so I'm taking 3.
And I got the trigger, which is going to do
a damage to Spider-Woman, I believe.
No, I'm out of 2 of Spider-Woman.
Oh, right, so no one.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you're going to try the attack into Spider-Woman.
Yes.
Agent Venom is going to pay 3 for escort to safety.
Mm-hmm.
Wong might just be able to actually get her out of range on this. But this is funnier. We're in martial artist range now.
I see. Bullying.
Oh, this is your bleed too, by the way. Alright, Spider-Woman's got 4 dice and blanks. You take her out anyways, I'm going to cry. 5?
5 is pretty good.
4 with 2 crits.
Oh, jeez.
That was a blank, so I take 1.
You have a reroll.
No, I don't.
You don't have a reroll. Yeah, you take 1.
Woo! Alrighty.
Alright.
Well, I think I'm also going with Agent Venom.
Oh, I actually did get the trigger again, so I'm going to do another damage to Agent Venom.
Rude. Thank you. I actually wanted that power.
Now Wong doesn't have to give it to him.
So, we're going to go with Agent Venom.
Mm-hmm.
But before he goes, we are going to have Spider-Woman pay 3 for all webbed up.
Whip.
So, everyone on your team is slowed. And then we're going to pay 2 to web swing.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to web swing right here. And beam your entire team.
Unbeamleavable.
Yep, that's the entire team. Okay, so this is 9 dice because we not web swung because we're all webbed up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start with, let's do Agent Venom. He's been annoying all game.
Okay, this is physical. I've got 4 dice and 2 health left, or yeah,
3
3 health left because of the bleed.
Out of the thing. That's 6.
Blocking 2.
Taking 4 and dying.
Taking 4 and dying.
Woo!
That's a Venom.
We're going to try into Mr. Iron Man now.
Okay.
Or actually, no, we're going to do CGR first.
How much health left on Agent Venom?
Mine, 2.
You know what? You just took someone down. What about if I did Cosmic Justice on Wheels?
Yeah, that's very fair. Can I do anything about this? Maybe. I can sacrifice Oh no, I can't. I'm out of power.
Okay.
So yeah, this probably just takes him down.
6 die energy counting skulls. That's going to be 5 with a crit.
Yep. 6. I don't have that
This was a
reroll
crit.
because I'm not on an objective. So Agent Venom dies.
Let's go!
Whoops. I was forgetting how's that power, man.
Cosmic Ghost Rider is a fair and balanced model, guys.
And Agent Venom is off the board. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. You're up next.
Yep.
Alrighty. What's CGR up to?
We're going to spend 2 power, and we liked Miles being on fire before. So what if we did it again?
Wow. That's rude.
You going to come over here? Oh, you know what? We're going to come over here. We're going to make sure he's not within anything, hopefully.
You think I was going to waste sacrifice on saving Miles when Wong is right there?
Understandable. Well, it's time for a very wonderful Hellfire Blaster's attack into you.
Yeah, Miles is going to have 2 dice for this with a handful of rerolls.
That's going to be 6.
Reroll. Reroll. Miles is going to die.
Okay.
Yep. Sad Miles noises.
All right, go CGR, continuing to be a fair and balanced model.
Yep.
Hey, what if I could change again? Wouldn't that be like a cool thing?
Would be, but unfortunately that's illegal.
Yeah, they went and did like a normal, made him slightly more reasonable. I'm dropping dice today. It's great. You know what? Who are we gonna shoot? Probably, honestly, not Wong. We don't shoot Wong. We shoot
Spider-Woman?
Spider-Woman.
You are out of martial artist, so
yeah.
I think you are at least. Yeah, you are.
Okay. I mean, I've got power for days. I can make sure I'm out.
That's true. You haven't teleported yet.
That's going to be
5?
5 with a crit. 5?
2. I don't have any sort of reroll, so I'm taking 3, and she dies or drops.
Yeah.
Sad.
Go CGR.
Sad Spider-Woman noises, which means
Wong can kill
Wong
him.
is the last one standing, as it should be, but Wong is unfortunately not a web warrior, so he doesn't get 2 extra dice on his attacks.
Unfortunate.
But he is going to kill CGR anyways.
Oh, of course.
First things first, he's going to pay 2 power to pass a power over to Iron Man, because Iron Man is just going to double move anyways.
Is that a legal maneuver?
No, but I'm doing it anyways.
He broke the rules, guys. I win.
And then we're going to throw 4 dice at CGR. 1.
I'm going to block 1.
Cool. We're going to try it again.
This is where he gets 4 crits and explodes into 4 wilds.
We're going to get 3 skulls. Yeah, that's it for 1.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man's going to double move.
Yeah, we've talked it over. I can't win the game, so of course Iron Man's going to double move, use his fly, get over here.
Yep. Every single turn this game. I love it. Iron Man did make at least 1 attack. Yes, he made 1 attack this game.
Yeah, he didn't push, but he did it.
Yeah. That's going to be the game. Wow.
It was a silly game.
I don't think this was the game either of us expected it to be.
No.
Gwenom unfortunately didn't quite get as much of a chance to shine as she wanted, and the one turn she did, she whiffed both of her attacks. So that was a shame. I'll definitely be bringing her again soon, because she is one of my favorite models in the game right now. Agent Venom and Agent Venom both did pretty solid.
Oh, absolutely.
Mine was weird, because mine, except against Fury, mine could not roll attack dice. Actually, that's true of most of my models for this entire game, was except against Fury, they couldn't roll attack dice.
Yeah, my Agent Venom's down on on round 6. Yeah. And then CGR and Iron Man have no
I literally
didn't
damage them, yeah.
And
this went the other way as well. For the longest time, the only model on my team that was hurt was Gwenom. Mm-hmm. You hadn't done any damage to anyone else for a while, and then you started. But
yes.
But yeah, no, it was a very weirdly, like, attacks were not doing things game.
Yeah, and you are a punchier webs than normal, but you are still webs.
Yeah,
so because the attacks weren't doing as much as either of us really wanted to, you were still the objective team.
It was very much just, stall out the game, win on points.
Now that being said, for most of the game I had 4 scoring bodies.
Yeah. Because CGR would not be insane.
Yeah. He just chose to be sane right until the end.
To be fair, he was still doing pretty solid work despite that. Like, he still was most of the work into Gwenom, and he forced me to throw him every round, which was what Agent Venom was contributing for my team.
Yes, for sure. You are a punchier webs than I was expecting,
For sure.
but
I
I
mean, you
lean
didn't get Thanos. You dodged him.
yes, but I did lean, I think, a little too hard into your aggressiveness with my tactics card choices.
That's
I think I
fair.
said it a few times off camera,
Yep.
but like I wish I had Shield Mobile right now a lot of the time, especially with Mr. Iron Man just never doing anything.
Yeah, Iron Man had a sad story here. I mean, we made the jokes at the end, but like he literally spent most turns this game double moving.
And I don't like I could there was one time towards the end where I think I should have shot Agent Venom rather than walking onto the researcher.
In order to have un out, that would have probably been the right play. Yeah, I mean, the way things went the final round, it wouldn't have mattered anyways because you didn't, you wouldn't have been able to take out Spider Woman and Wong still. But like, yeah,
It wasn't an ideal situation for him. Shield Mobile would have felt great, and then something like Sacrifice would have felt wonderful if I was
yep,
able to get you to punch either of the two models you didn't punch this game,
yeah.
instead of just piling on the firepower into Agent Venom and Nick Fury. Um, gonna be honest, I wasn't really expecting Agent Venom to go over towards Nick Fury.
That's fair.
Um,
To be fair, I wasn't either.
and it wound up being real big because
Oh yeah.
I think I would have gotten another 2 VP out of it. Well, that wouldn't have.
Well, that's a couple less for me as well as the big thing.
Yeah, it would have been less VP for you. It would have been 2 more VP for me, which, while on that own, probably wouldn't have swung things. Having
No,
that extra activation,
but yeah,
another
that would
character.
have been important. And I mean, at the end of the day, Fury being on this side, like Fury 1v1ing Miles, I don't hate that for Fury. I think you win some of that, you lose some of that.
Yeah.
And that definitely slows down my scoring as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Agent Venom going over to that side of the board and then just dummying Fury was huge. And then being able to take him out again, well, I think the second time was a little bit more averaged.
Yeah.
It was still, because I think Miles had to help with the second time.
Miles had to help the
came in
second
and
time,
killed him.
and truly, I was 100% planning for Nick Fury to go. I lead from the front, shield agent pistol, lead from the front, shield agent pistol,
Yeah.
and take out Agent Venom. And whiffing all the damage on the first one was like, okay, well, that's not a world we live
Agent
in.
Venom blocking everything from the first attack and then also taking nothing from the agents was not what you needed.
No.
That was definitely something nice for him on this side of the board.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, still very fun game, very violent. And yeah, I think the aggressive Web Warriors kind of played more like regular Web Warriors in this game, because I couldn't seem to get the aggressive going on half the board.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gwenom is a really fun model. She had a turn that could have been really cool, and unfortunately just wasn't by the way things worked out.
The
But
dice of the whole game were just not agreeing with her.
well, it was her and Spider Woman couldn't roll a single. Like Gwenom did no damage. Spider Woman did no damage and didn't get a single wild trigger
Yeah.
until like when she started going for Agent Venom with the spender near the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were having very sad attacks today, and it was just Spider Woman made more, so it felt more.
Yeah.
um,
I do think, although she didn't do much, Gwenom warped that side of the board around
she
her
did.
presence.
You had to play around her because the crackback was there, and it was scary. And because I had sacrifice up, you had to put a lot into killing her,
Yes,
which allowed my
Sacrifice
other
was
models
there.
to score.
Escort to Safety was there, and it made me have to go through like these like off-camera kind of 4D chess
Yeah.
thinking moments of like how can I engineer a situation where I can punch her, and although she didn't seem to do a lot on camera, she did a lot off where it was just
There was a lot of planning around Gwenom, and I mean, with the way her dice ended up rolling, it probably didn't end up mattering that much. But had she rolled even average dice, that probably would have been a lot
for
more
sure.
important.
Because I could definitely see her in like a world where everything is fair and just, taking down one of the two models there.
Yeah.
She could take down Agent Venom or Iron Man if like that's how the world decided to work.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it just didn't.
No, she unfortunately didn't get to really show up today, but she was still a relevant piece on the board, so that was
Absolutely.
good. And I think that's nice, is even when a model doesn't show up, they still feel like they're relevant. Like that was kind of Agent Venom today. He didn't do anything special with his dice outside of killing Fury. That was special.
That was fantastic.
But after that, he didn't do anything good with his dice the rest of the game. He moved, web swung, did no damage on an attack, sometimes lit someone on fire,
Mhm.
and threw CGR off the researcher. And
Yeah.
that is why I won the game.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, CGR just finally deciding I'm going to score the researcher, and you going no.
nope, you are not allowed, sir. Yeah, Agent Venom was huge despite not making a good attack roll beyond the one into Fury. Oh, and I guess his spender at the end started pretty good and then ended short. It was very sad.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like I think both the symbiotes kind of have that going for them, is that they can be good without needing good dice, and Gwenom is probably less so that true of that than Agent Venom is, but still I think is potentially able to do that. And she, like you said, she warped the gameplay on that side of the board, even if she didn't do much herself.
Mhm.
So yeah. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this battle report. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, that's about all we got. So until next time, have a great day, everybody. Peace.